What's up, guys? Here's week 1 of the Littleroot Draft League. Me, Pokert versus Freaks, Chicago Bewears. So, from the team preview, I can see that he brought Bewear, which I wasn't necessarily expecting. The rest of it was pretty standard, so I decided I would just go for my regular mode. Basically, use Weavile and Brawlzong to set up Trick Room, and then Seed with Necrozma Primarina on the back. So, yeah, let's get into game 1. He leads with Calyrex Jellicent, which was kind of bad because obviously Imprison Trick Room can come out. I have Scarf, Weavile to outspeed the Calyrex, but I can only taunt one of them. And I was thinking either I taunt Jellicent and prevent the Imprison, or I can just KO the Calyrex with Night Slash if it doesn't protect. I went for that play. And I just protect Brawlzong to preserve the Sash. So yeah, he actually ends up taking off Calyrex for Charizard. So I thought this was fine because I'll get a bunch of damage into Charizard with Night Slash. I wasn't expecting this much exactly, because it's like 50%. But yeah, here he goes from the prison, so I can't go Trick him with Brawlzong anymore. Could try to go for a Night Slash or something, but I'm not sure. If he, say, Dynamaxes Charizard, it might be a bit of a tricky spot. So I just switch out the Primarina in case of a Wildfire into the Brawlzong spot. I want to save the Slash for possibly setting up Trick Room later. He ends up switching Charizard back out into Whimsicott, which is also... I mean, it's fine, I guess, but... yeah, now it's Primarina. Weavile, I was expecting to be able to maybe 2-hit KO Jellicent with Night Slash was the case, but with Strength Step, he actually ends up healing back way more than I was expecting, so that was kind of bad. At this point, I'm kind of considering switching out Weavile, but I don't think anything in the back could take, say, if the Whimsicott ends up going for Moonblast and Water Spout, something like that. I didn't really want to switch in Necrozma to that damage right away, so I just ended up Night Slashing with Jellicent again. I didn't expect Tailwind to come out, which is why Jellicent can now outspeed Primarina, and I can get the KO there. I'm not totally sure if Energy Ball would have KO'd Jellicent, but it was worth a shot. And now Jellicent can pretty much just spam Recovery, and I can't break through it easily. And then Whimsicott is also pressuring. So, make a switch into Brawlzong here. It's not the best because I would ideally want to preserve the Focus Sash, but now I can go 2-hit KO the Whimsicott with Moonblast probably. And then I would have to figure out how to deal with Jellicent. It's good to get rid of the Whimsicott, so I can't go for Taunt. So Whimsicott ends up breaking the Slash on Brawlzong. Not ideal, but it's not the biggest problem. Strength Out also comes out, so the damage from earlier is pretty much irrelevant now. Whimsicott takes good damage from Moonblast, so I was just thinking Light Screen, set up Light Screen, Moonblast again, and I can figure out how to get rid of Jellicent after Whimsicott's gone. I actually think I maybe should have gone for something else, just in case the Whimsicott goes with Taunt into the Brawlzong, but I guess it was probably fine. Water Spout does not too much, and now we can get the Light Screen off and KO the Whimsicott in the process. So now I'm thinking, yeah, he brings out Calyrex here. It's a bit obvious to protect him from the Calyrex in case it goes for Dynamax or even just goes for Astral Barrage, but think I end up going for that here. Yeah, I do. And then I just kind of have to hope Primarina goes down so I get a free switch in. I was considering going for Sparkling Aria there just because I wanted to say get something on the switch, which is exactly what happens. Charizard switches in. So that would have KO'd Charizard, but I didn't necessarily want to reveal that at Sparkling Aria because, I don't know, it was a bit of a weird choice. It was specifically for if Jellicent has Will-O-Wisp, then I can get rid of the burn on Necrozma. But Calyrex actually Dynamaxes here, which I was kind of expecting, kind of not. Protected Bronzong, so I should maybe survive a Ghost type attack to protect. And they actually overgrowth into the Primarina, so that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted to get the Primarina out of the way so I could get a free switch in without taking a ton of damage on their Necrozma. So now I have to switch in Necrozma. They still have a ton of pressure with Heat Wave plus Ghost type attack into either Mon really, but I have the weakness policy on Necrozma, so with Light Screen I'm thinking a double up doesn't KO it with Dynamax, so I just go for that. If they don't end up targeting Bronzong, I can get up Trick Room up as well. And I should be able to KO Calyrex at the end of this turn. Maybe I'll be low health on Necrozma, but Charizard's chipped down. And I have Weavile in the back to take care of that. The Jellicent in the back was a bit of an issue, but I was thinking if I can keep at least 2 Mons alive versus the Jellicent, Weavile, Night Slash plus something should do decent enough damage where this Spring Sap can't necessarily like stall me out forever. So I max Necrozma here. They just go for the KO on Bronzong, which I understand the potential thing going up. And they actually Heat Wave Charizard. I'm guessing that was because they were assuming the weakness policy was on Colossal, but it's actually on Necrozma for this set. And also, maybe they had a burn chance with that. It could have been pretty bad. Yeah, they actually disconnect after this. It's kind of unfortunate about the disconnect, but I think I was in a decent position here. I had Weavile to come in to KO the Charizard pretty much, and then there'd just be Necrozma to a ton of damage. Maybe they get a String Sap up, but that's probably fine. Yeah, he told me his Wi-Fi was bad, so that's why the disconnect happened. Yeah, it was unfortunate again, but I think I had a decent chance there. So here, I just go for the same stuff again. I think the Colossal kind of loses to Tailwind Charizard or Tailwind Calyrex Quake, so I didn't want to go for that. I didn't want to lead it. And I think I would have had a hard time positioning into Calyrex if it just takes like several KOs and gets special attack boost under Tailwind. Would have been difficult, so yeah, I just go for the same stuff. He leads Volcarona this time instead of Jellicent, which I'm actually okay with. If they go for Rage Powder, it's kind of an issue because then I can't get the taunt on Calyrex, and I can't KO it, so I don't go for the Night Slash for that reason. I didn't want to have to waste several Night Slashes into Volcarona before I could KO the Calyrex, and then the Calyrex would be able to get a taunt off if he's running that. So I just go taunt, Scarf Taunt, which is not ideal, but I needed to get the Calyrex taunted. At this point I feel decent about setting up Trick Room because if the Volcarona Rage Powders, then I get a taunt into the Rage Powder, but He actually goes for Protect, which really kind of prevents my whole plan here. Yeah, Taunt goes into Protect, and now he gets a Heat Wave off. Which is fine, because I could have taunted into Calyrex again, but if he goes Rage Powder this turn and taunts into Bronze, then I can't get a Trick Room. Weavile actually survives Heat Wave. Kind of surprising, but yeah, Volcarona is not the most powerful, so I just go for the same, or I go for Trick Room Taunt this time. They saw I tried taunting last time, so they just go for the Astral Barrage to get damage now. Take out the Weavile and bring Bronze on them Sash. This turn specifically, I think, actually would have lost me this game under normal circumstances, but yeah, Heat Wave actually misses here, so that was really, really fortunate. I think this most likely goes to game 3 if that hits, because I have to cross with Primarina back, which is good, but Calyrex is on special attack boost, and he most likely just KO Primarina, do a ton of damage into the Crossbow before I can get hits off. This time, since Trick Room goes up, I can actually just light screen and KO anything I wanted. I was thinking the Calyrex doesn't stay in here, and even if it does, it gives me a weakness policy boost. At worst, it does a ton of damage, giving me a weakness policy boost, so I just decided to KO the Volcarona. Rage Powder could have come out as well if I went to Max Darkness, so I was concerned about that. They switch out into Whimsicott, which is a good switch. They didn't want Calyrex to go down right there, but this is a tough position for them because of Heat Wave miss, which was pretty bad. So I maxed the Crossbow again. Get light screen up. The entire other team was special attackers, so this is very beneficial for me. Then I have Rockfall just come out. KO's Necroz like no side of that. Sets up Sand, so I get the chip on Whimsicott if that has a Sash, which is good. Now I can pretty much take out both Charizard and Calyrex with the remaining 2 turns of my Dynamax, even if they go for Protect or Max Guard. Not necessarily the end of the world, because I have quite a few turns of Trick Room left. They could have stalled it, possibly, but yeah, now I can just Heavy Slam and Rockfall. Should be a double KO if they don't Protect. Yeah, they were just in a bad spot after Heat Wave miss, which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, because I could just pretty much KO everything under Trick Room at this point. They wanted to go for the Calyrex sweep, which is understandable, but without being able to stall out Trick Room and Dynamax turns, they were in a pretty bad spot after that. And they actually disconnect again after that, which didn't make much difference, I think, because of Max Darkness, and then I have Primarina in the back as well, so should have been over at that point. But yeah, good games to Freak. I'm sorry about the disconnects and the Heat Wave miss, and yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Thanks.